Here are 6 reasons why your Instagram bio isn't converting, and it's not what you think it is. The first reason you don't have a killer bio that converts is that you don't quite understand the 3 different types of followers and why this is important. You have to set up your bio to attract the only one that counts and repel the other 2. Every page on Instagram will attract one or all of these types of followers, but successful pages know how to exclusively attract the one that's going to help them succeed. Let's break them down. The first type of follower is called ghost followers. Ghost followers follow, like a few posts, possibly comment a time or 2, and then they disappear into the abyss forever. These followers weren't qualified as people genuinely interested in your page or your product. What ends up happening is they bloat your follower count and they destroy your engagement, making your page look like a scam page that bought followers. This is why sometimes you'll see pages with 10,000 followers, but when you look at their different posts, they have very few likes and very few comments. These type of accounts get caught in an unfortunate endless cycle of using strategy after strategy trying to turn their dead audience into paying customers. The reality is ghost followers are fool's gold, and you'll never build an engaged community or grow a business with them. The second type of Instagram follower you need to understand and avoid is the neutral lone wolf follower. So somewhere along the line, you might have caught this follower's attention with a one-off post so good it enticed them to follow, even though your page's subject is not really their jam. So because they were never truly interested in your content, they don't care enough to show up regularly or be an engaged part of your community. Even so, with a post that knocks it out of the park, you might get them to show up here and there with a like or comment every now and again. But because of how they engage with your page, the algorithm doesn't prioritize your content with these pages. And although not impossible, you'd be lucky to ever turn one of these sometimers into an actual customer. The types of followers you need in order to grow a thriving IG page are dream followers. Dream followers are different from lone wolf and ghost followers because they're genuinely interested and excited about your page. They not only follow, but they're an active member of your community who like, comment, share, and refer you to their friends. With dream followers, when you're ready to promote a paid product, you've got an active audience who considers themselves a part of your community waiting to purchase. Also, by having an engaged community, it's easier to grow your page because everyone wants to be where the action is. You don't need thousands of followers. You just need your audience to have more dream followers than ghost and neutral lone wolves. With a page that's consistently and passively attracting a high percentage of dream followers, you can distance yourself from your competitors and use Instagram to build a profitable brand you can scale. The third reason why you don't have a killer bio that converts is that your bio doesn't have a unique brand offering. A unique brand offering, or UBO for short, grabs the attention of the exact audience your page needs. It optimizes your bio to passively disinterest ghost and lone wolves, while at the same time letting your dream followers know they're in the right place. It also primes and prepares your dream followers to see your brand as something they want to be associated with. It's a psychological effect invisibly integrated into your marketing that speaks to their needs, their desires, and their goals. Your UBO heightens the features of your brand and your key selling points before you present them, while seamlessly preparing your audience to be open to the need for your product. So let's say, for instance, you're a foodie who loves Mexican food. Recently, you've been playing with Mexican fusions and have found Mexican Korean is your newest and greatest BFF. So naturally, while you're on a one-day layover in Los Angeles, you'll be looking to escape the hotel and find a food dig that you can brag about on your socials. It's evening and you've only got time for one outside meal, and you want it to be a banger. So as you're searching for where to eat, you know you found your tribe when you discover Koji, the world-famous Korean Mexican gourmet food truck mere miles from your hotel. Koji doesn't have to convince this foodie to spend money with them. All they have to do is to let them know that they exist. That's enough for this foodie to shower, get dressed, pay for an Uber, and venture out to spend their hard-earned money scouting out this meal. Koji knows that by exclusively marketing to the people who love a good Mexican Korean fusion, they will develop a profitable and sustainable business of repeat buyers. As they continue to deliver great service to their tribe, their reputation will grow and convince others outside their tribe to give them a try also. Your UBO makes you a Koji in your niche. The process of making your UBO is broken down into 3 simple parts. First, it identifies your dream follower and states the problem he or she is dealing with that your page solves. Next, it tells how your page solves the problem. And lastly, it paints a picture of how the positive results they get from your page will add value to their life. Now, before I move on to the exact process of creating your bio's UBO, if you're someone who wants to accelerate your results even more, make sure you click the link in my bio, description box, or comment section below to download my free guide, The Ultimate Caption Formula, plus 55 hooks that convert. This free guide will walk you through how to use your captions to grab and keep your target audience's attention, plus you'll get hooks proven to convert. Make sure you click the link in my bio, description box, or comment section below. Now, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps to creating your own unique brand offering. First, narrow down exactly who your dream follower is and decide what migraine issue you solve for them. So if you've ever had a migraine, you know how horrible they are and that anyone having one is desperate for relief. It's your job to pinpoint the migraine your audience is desperate to cure. Now, an easy trap to fall into here is to list multiple problems that you solve. Each time you add a comment to your solution, it makes your UBO less effective. You need to fixate on one in order for a UBO that will stop your dream followers in their tracks and make them pay attention. Next, take the migraine and describe how your product is the cure that they're desperate for. And lastly, let your dream customer know how your solution is going to positively affect their life. Basically, you need to highlight what's in it for them and try to make it something that they can visualize. If they can close their eyes and see how awesome their life would be once you solve their problem, you've knocked it out of the park. Now that you have all of the parts figured out for your UBO, you need to put them all together to form a statement. A statement can read something like this: I help entrepreneurs use Instagram to take visitors through the entire sales sequence so that their profile makes money month after month so they can stop worrying about income and start building their empire. Now, you can play with the structure and you definitely need to trim the fat so that it's no more than 150 characters. Also, if you have social proof, you can add it in to give yourself more credibility. So another reason why you don't have a killer bio that converts is your username. When I started my IG growth agency in 2016, the name of my business was Trendy Carrot Marketing. I managed 2 pages whose focus was to drive traffic from Instagram to my business. One was called @TrendyCarrot and the other was called @NicoleJoubert. I put equal effort into both, but almost from the very beginning, @NicoleJoubert grew almost 1.5 times as fast as Trendy Carrot and drove significantly more traffic. I always surveyed potential clients with the question, why did you choose me? 99% of them responded that they connected with some facet of my personality from following my personal page. So eventually I stopped focusing on Trendy Carrot and threw all of my energy into @NicoleJoubert. If you're a small or new business, I highly recommend you use your name as your username. Here's a few reasons why. The barrier to entrepreneurship is lower than it has ever been before. So unless your brand offers something that is so unique that no one since the dawn of time has ever monetized it, then you more than likely have competition in your niche. People have so many options, they tend to naturally be drawn to brands that they relate to and have a personal connection with. And like I found out in my own business journey, people bonded with me and became customers because of my personally branded page and not my business account. The facts are people relate more to people they like than to a great product or an awesome service your page is named after. Also, if you look at the trends, huge established brands are realizing personal branding is the future and are throwing everything they have at establishing theirs. And lastly, by branding your name and not a product, you have the freedom to take your business in any direction you want to. With Trendy Carrot Marketing, I trapped myself and my business exclusively in the marketing industry. But with Nicole Joubert, I can move my business in any direction I want. By building an audience that likes and relates to me, I retain the freedom to sell anything, not just marketing, I think can benefit them. Now, in some cases, I know it's not possible to use your actual name. What you can do then is mix and match variations of your first, middle, and last name and paired with the name of your niche, similar to how my friend Lalaisha did with the Lalaisha Mish Photography. The next reason why you don't have a killer bio that converts is because of your name. Your name is located directly under your image on your profile, and it's what people see when they search different topics. And because Instagram is leaning into SEO or search engine optimization to catch your potential dream followers' attention and cement what you do, I recommend you use your name and a keyword or words that describe your page. For example, my username is @NicoleJoubert. My name is Nicole Social Media Strategy. By using a keyword I know my target audience is searching for in my name, I'm assuring I pop up in that search and can immediately alert someone looking for social media strategy to check out my page. If you got to this point in this video, I want you to comment, "I got it," so you can let me know you get it and are going to put these tips into action and start winning from today forward. Now, moving on to another reason why you don't have a killer bio that converts, and that is your profile picture. Have you ever been in line somewhere and noticed people scrolling on their phones? They've got that one finger moving their feet up, and it's a miracle that they see anything. And that's what your profile is up against. Fast finger fade. Your profile image has to do its part in grabbing your dream followers' attention and making them stop the scroll. If you're using a person, make the image crisp and well lit. Make sure the person is the focus of the picture and keep the background clear or minimal at best. If you're using a logo, make sure it stands out against its background. You want colors that contrast, not match. Also, if the design of your logo is too complicated, the details won't be seen. So far, we've broken down some key elements for why you don't have a killer bio that converts and how you can fix it. By implementing the previous steps, you'll build an impressive bio that's set up to passively qualify leads, aka dream followers, and dissuade everyone else. Now, anytime you interact with your audience, you know you're talking to people who are genuinely interested and want to be active members of the community you're building. By using your bio to weed out ghost followers and most lone wolfers, you build a stronger page eager to support your business and build your online reputation. The next reason why you don't have a killer bio that converts is you don't have a URL link strategy. This one is super easy to fix, and it's gonna give you a lot of mileage. The URL link at the bottom of your bio is the one and only place on your entire Instagram page that Instagram allows you to have a visibly clickable link. It's arguably the most valuable real estate on your entire page. It's often referred to as a call to action or CTA because it's where you ask your audience to take some type of action for the next level of contact with your business. Today, we're going to discuss a simple CTA or URL link strategy that's going to help you maximize what that link can do for you. I'm also going to show you how to brand it and give you the tools to track how it's working for you, all for free. Your overall goal in Instagram marketing should always be about enticing your audience to want more and then giving them clear directions on how to get it. A mistake I see pages make is using their URL link to take people to their homepage of their website. Big mistake. With the attention span of the average user hovering somewhere about around 1.7 seconds, there are usually too many options and distractions on your homepage to give your product a true chance of being considered or purchased. You don't want to present people with too many options. Instead, you want to guide your followers down a very direct path to wherever it is you want them to go. To do this, you need to choose a page that delivers on your unique brand offering that you just made. It could be a landing page, a squeeze page, a sales page, or a page with your product or service on it. If you're not quite at this stage yet and you don't have a website or a funnel, don't worry about it. For you, the best option is a link in your bio where you can use it to take people to an about page, collect emails with a free email provider like MailChimp, or direct people to a freebie you offer. A great way to do this is with the link in bio service. They have free ones and paid ones to fit any budget. Once you decide which page you want to link out to, your next step is to brand and track your link so you understand what's working and what's not. This will end up saving you a lot of time while sharpening your marketing efforts, giving you better results. A free service I use and tell my clients to use is Bitly. After you sign up for a free account, you simply add the link you want to use. Bitly will change that link into a trackable one with the Bitly in front of it and numbers behind it. Once this is done, you have the option to change the numbers and brand your link. Be aware that bit.ly links are case sensitive, so I wouldn't use uppercases to separate words unless you're sure your audience will remember to do the same thing every time they use it. Once you put your branded tracking link in your URL and everywhere else online, you can see in real time how the link is performing. You'll be able to see which platforms are driving the most clicks and on which days. This is important because it can key you into which pieces of content you post make your audience click on your links and others that don't. For example, you notice that usually you get 40 clicks a day, but one day you get 70. You need to investigate what you posted and do more of it. If on the other hand, you only get 10, you need to investigate what you posted and do less of it. By placing the same tracking link for your CTA everywhere online, you can discover which platforms are sending you the most traffic and potentially which pieces of content are driving that traffic. The next reason why you don't have a killer bio that converts is a solid highlight strategy. You want to use your story highlights strategically as a spotlight or indicator of what your page is about. Common topics for your highlights are about you, your personal or brand story, tips, hacks, tricks, frequently asked questions, links to your products or services, customer or client results, testimonies, links to high-value content, giveaways, freebies, lead magnets, offers, your pillars. When deciding your highlight topics, the only thing you need to make sure, and the one rule, is to choose topics that fairly represent your brand. This way, when a potential follower is checking out your page, your highlights will have summed it up and made it clear. Pro tip. You can switch out different highlights for newer, more relevant ones, but because we don't want to overload people's already frail attention spans, try to make sure each one has a maximum of 15 stories. If you want to accelerate your results, make sure you pick up your free copy of The Ultimate Caption Formula plus 55 clicks that convert. Click the link in my bio or the description box below. In it, I'm going to walk you through how to use your captions to capture and keep your audience's attention and build anticipation that will help you increase engagement and entice your audience to act.